You've got nothing to worry about. You'll do just fine, my little friend. It's that time of the week again where I realize how little I've done this week, otherwise known as devlog time. This is a thing. I always seem to pick projects and then work a lot on the projects and then just never get them done on time. I'm sorry. I've just realized I didn't even do the Fives Rider again. I'm a failure. I'm a failure. Do you forgive me? I wouldn't forgive me. I mean, at least I got Saber working. This was actually surprisingly easy in the end. Saber now works. It isn't glitched. Essentially, I tried to add something in the code to make it so things would be less demanding and less laggy. Yeah, it turns out that that's what was causing Saber to glitch out. Last time I tried and make things less laggy. So, before I actually get into things a bit more, I'm going to ask you nicely, so nicely, you'd make my day if you hit like and subscribed on this video. And I kind of want to ask this question. It was about this time last year, we had the copyright for Kamen Rider Zets. That means, theoretically, we might learn the next rider's name very soon. Do you know what? Let me know in the comment section below. What would be the funniest name that it could be? Because everybody's like, okay, try and predict the next rider, try and predict the next rider. No, I'm going to do the opposite. What is the least likely name for a Kamen Rider? That would be absolutely hilarious. The two options I have is Kamen Rider Zorse, and Kamen Rider Cheeseman. Neither of them will have even a slight percentage of happening, but you gotta admit, it would be hilarious if we got Kamen Rider Zorse. And funny enough, whilst we're talking about Zets, going forwards, I'm gonna change the way I treat spoilers for a series differently. Now, if it's been shown in a series, then I'm going to show it and talk about it. If it's not been shown yet, then I'm going to do the whole look away if you don't want to see spoilers. This week, we got a new Kamen Rider shown off towards the end of the episode. Now, they've not said the rider's name in the episode, so I'm not going to say the rider's name, but I will show the rider. Yay! Andrew added the new rider. Now, we don't actually have a name for the belt yet, so it's kind of just called the rider's name and then belt. Let me know, what do you think the belt might be called? Because yeah, the belts, I don't know how much I can say without getting into spoilers. Last time round, I showed off the fact that Andrew had started updating Kamen Rider Amazons. Don't worry, we'll talk about you soon. Just be a little bit patient, my friend. Well, this time round, we actually have some of this Season 2 stuff. We have, is it Neo? Neo! Yeah, I was correct. As well as Neo Alpha. It's Neo Alpha, isn't it? Yay! I love it when I'm correct. As well as New Omega. And I'm just realizing New Omega doesn't have an armor stand anywhere. But yes, now this means all of the Amazon riders have been updated. Now Omega has been updated again, kind of, to have flat planes on the side to make it a bit more kind of Minecrafty style. Let me know. Do you like this, or should we revert it back to how it was in the last devlog? I think this is fine. I think the side profile is perfect. I think this really kind of fits the Minecrafty vibe. Let me know, what do you think? And I've got to admit, I'm really happy now that we have all of the Amazon stuff updated. Now, there is a few extra forms as well. Now, I've not seen these in-game yet, so I'm kind of curious how these will end up looking. I grabbed the wrong items, didn't I? Now, hopefully I've grabbed the right items this time, so let's go. Yeah. He looks so naked without his belt. Now, this is Kamen Rider Omega, or should I say this is the Amazon Omega without the belt. Now, this suit was retooled to make Sigma in the show, I believe it was. And now we have Alpha. Without his belt, he also doesn't have the stripes and the scars, he's just red. And we have Sigma. Sigma just lost his belt. I don't know where he's lost it, he's just lost it. I'm really happy that we've got all these forms in. Now, really, the one I'm most excited about is, of course, Omega, because Omega's kind of the one that was most different from the original form. I think this looks cool. And I just realized, seeing as Neo Omega isn't on an armor stand, I should probably equip it and show it off. This looks cool. I don't even know where I'm going to put this. I mean, to be honest, Endagubazaba could probably be moved. It wouldn't. That was not the belt I thought I was equipping. There we go. You can go here. We are slowly filling up this. I mean, like the Raiwa and late Heisei stage has always been kind of full. But now the Showa and her early Heisei is starting to fill up. I'm really getting excited. Just imagine if we manage to fill every armor stand here. Now here we go. Here we have new Omega. I said just be patient. I want to talk about Wizard first, and then I'll get on to you. So last time round, I showed off the fact that I have started working on Kamen Rider Wizard, as well as the fact that we have actually got the whole Wizard circle thing. I'm so excited about that I don't even know how to talk currently. That's insanely cool. This week, I have decided to add a few extra forms. What does it keep on popping up? Rider kick ready. Wizard can't rider kick without the ring. Wait. Is it essentially you use the ring? I was wondering why rider kick ready was popping up for Wizard. Now it makes sense. You need the ring to rider kick. Wondering why the button wasn't working. So this week I added a few new forms, so let's get into them. We have Flame Dragon, Water Dragon, Hurricane Dragon, Land Dragon. I love the fact that I got the little sticky out bits on the helmet. I think this looks cool. I really think this looks cool. And of course, I couldn't do all of the dragon forms without adding the special. So we have the dragon with the little head thing. We have water dragon with a tail. We have hurricane dragon with wings. Let me know, should this have glide instead of flying? And we have land with the claws. So let's bring them all together back into flame, and we can get all dragon. Where are the wings? Give me a sec. See, I told you there were wings. I wasn't just making it up. There's wings. La mat dragon. And I just couldn't work on all these dragon forms without going special brush. I love this form. It's red. So slowly I am getting all of Wizard's forms updated. I just now have, well, Infinity Dragon, Gold Infinity Dragon, Dress Up, the two SIC forms, the crossover form with Beast. Actually, funny enough, all of Beast's forms, all of Wiseman's forms, all of the Mages, Sorcerer, absolutely tons left. But did I ever show the fact that I've done Black Wizard from the novel and Dark Wizard from the stage show? I think they look cool. So what's next? I think my friend's getting a little bit impatient. So this is, I will put the name here because I always feel like I'm saying something dirty when I say that name. But this is Kamen Rider Maizen's bike. As you can see, well, it's a bike. Not really anything too fancy when compared to the rest of the bikes. But I guess it does do one thing. It's a robot. Yeah, where are you going? So yes, this is the robot assistant kind of thing from Kamen Rider Maizen. Now, it's still a work in progress. It's got a lot of kind of weird quirks and little extras. I think Axos has done a wonderful job on this, especially considering this is essentially made from the same model as some of the other bikes. It's essentially Axos took that model and then turned it into this. I don't know how he managed that. But yes. Oh. does not like being spawned on path blocks. But simply by shift right clicking it, you can change it from the two modes. I think this is cool. Now, this works the same way as a wolf, and simply by just transforming it, that's how you tame it. And then transforming it back is essentially the equivalent of telling it to sit. I think this looks cool. Just having an army of these things following you around would be absolutely hilarious. I can't remember if the Justifies music and disc is available, because this very well could be a way of making it obtainable. I still think this is hilarious. And as you can see, it will pop up in the bottom corner if one of them is defeated by something, the same way a wolf does. Might have to do something about path blocks. Now, there's one last thing to show off, and I possibly have kept the best thing till last. Only problem is, JEI was causing me some issues, so I've had to uninstall it. So this is going to be fun showing the crafting recipes. I don't care what anyone says. This looks amazing with shaders at night. As long as you get the shaders that doesn't cause the eyes to go transparent, that is. So for the last thing, we're gonna need a bunch of different items. As you can see, my hotbar's looking kind of interesting at the moment. So first things first, we need the 1000 Arc Progrise Key. Next, the Sting Scorpion Progrise Key. Then the Dan Karoto Humagear Progrise Key thing. The Powered Up D-End card. The Zeranos Altair card. The Kamen Rider Chronicle Gashat. Tokimeki Rider. Evolution Grapha, otherwise known as the card that Kamen Rider Garen uses for King form. And Roymude Core 003, otherwise known as Kamen Rider Brain. What do all of these have in common? Well, they're all from Outsiders, so what do you think this makes? Well, we got a Zain boss block. I still love the fact that the Zain logo kind of looks like a smiley face. Now, I have no idea how strong this thing is, so, Super Rising Ultimate time. Let's see if I can actually do this. Wait, I know Chair said this was going to be difficult, but, oh no. Wait, that's the survive gun. Ah. What? I should have grabbed some food. That's Kiva's sword. Oh no. If I get too close, it's gonna... I was just like, I need food. Forgot I've got cake. Oh no. You can equip guns as well. What is that? That's the Gabu Kadaba? Ozzy's Ututero weapon. What the... No. I'm not very good at this, okay? For the longest time, people have been wanting a difficult boss in this mod, and I honestly think Zain might actually be that. The mixing of different forms, well, the mixing of final form weapons as well as all of its abilities. I'm not going to go into all of them. He has quite a few nice little tricks, but as you can see, I am completely terrible at fighting, and I kind of lost to him, so yeah. If by some miracle you were able to take him out, you will see he drops some blank cards from Decade, as well as his key. His key, of course, being the way that you would craft his belt. But it's not the only thing you can craft. So if we head back to this crafting table, Cobra, Rider System, Dragon, Rabbit, the Unfinished Genius Bottle 2, Nebula Gas Samples, an Evil Trigger, and of course, Zain's Key, you get nothing, because I got these two the wrong way around. We have the Evil X full bottle, otherwise known as the bottle you need to access Evil X. Now, there's a few more things related to Zain that I kind of want to show off. You know what? I'm going to leave this for a future episode. You didn't know I recorded this entire devlog with less than 4 hours sleep. I need sleep. So till next time, sauce!